Do you know that I cannot sleep last night?
She did not.
Not really last night.
I didn't even know that because I slept like a baby.
Villa Feliciana, yes, it is. It's typhoon season today. It looks so cold. And it's raining. It's really all wet everywhere. And yet, morning routine always here. And there he is, walking around the pavilion. He's doing lots of workout, what he can do.
I don't want to get wet today.
He don't want to get wet. But today is so wet outside because of the typhoon Katarina. Yes, it's been like 3 days. And yesterday is not like this. Yesterday. So what workout you do? Jumping jack?
Everything.
Do you want to join with me? I'll do some
No, she works out too hard for me.
No, the 3 minutes
Sure.
cardio.
I'll try to.
No, not cha-cha. Not cha-cha.
I'm cha-cha.
You can choose 8 steps, baby. 8 steps for every movement. Like a jumping jack, cross legs, sit up, knee up.
We'll see, y'all. You do it on my 37.
Okay, so maybe I'll check my music here. Don't stop dancing, set your spirit free. Right on this dance floor, we make history. Open up your heart and I will show you mine. You can do it, don't be afraid. It's your time to shine. Keep on dreaming, this is your time. Keep on believing, spread your wings and fly. There he is, guys. He's doing his funky head twist, baby. Wow, that typhoon really working today. Look, it's raining really. If you had hope, if you had dreams, then you belong with us. Don't be afraid of the game, cause you can do whatever you set your mind to. You can be anything you want to be, and no one can ever take that away from you. Guys, 3340. Hello to you.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Okay. So I will do this.
eyes was powered by my Christmas. Ready, go! Don't stop dancing, set your spirit free. Right on this dance floor, we make history. Open up your heart and I will show you mine. You can do it, don't be afraid. It's your time to shine. Keep on dreaming. Don't stop dancing, set your spirit free. Right on this dance floor, we make history. Open up your heart and I will show you mine. You can do it, don't be afraid. It's your time to shine. Keep on dreaming. This is your time. Keep on believing. Spread your wings and fly. Come and join us, generation of love. If you had hope, if you had dreams, then you belong with us. Don't be afraid of the game, 'cause you can do whatever you set your mind to. You can be anything you want to be, and no one can ever take that away from you. Keep on dreaming. This is your time. Keep on believing. Spread your wings and fly. Come and join us, generation of love. If you have hope, if you have dreams, then you belong with us. You belong with us. Generation of love. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Okay.
Are you still live? I'm going to ask Chat AI, what are the emotional symptoms of suffering? Because what I found is the ego is the cause of most of your suffering. All psychological suffering is due to the ego. And so when you're highly ego identified or identified with particular core beliefs, and somebody questions those core beliefs, it's like they're questioning you, and then your mind begins to suffer. So what are the symptoms of suffering? Let's see here. I want to know specifically what are the emotional symptoms of suffering. So let's ask Chad. What are the emotional symptoms.
It's pretty cold now. It's like
Suffering. Let's see what what are the emotional symptoms of suffering? And I got my answer. Hang on. There we go. So sadness or depression, anxiety or fear, anger or irritability, helplessness or hopelessness, guilt or shame, loneliness or isolation, loss of interest in activities once enjoyed, difficulty concentrating and making decisions. Ooh, that's a big one. Feelings of worthlessness or inadequacy. I had that for 55 years. I'm 70 years now, so I've been free from that. I've been free from all these things for over 15 years now. Changes in appetite or sleep patterns. Well, that's one of the nice things is I did change my appetite because I really had no appetite. And so that helped me to shift into a lifestyle of OMAD, 1 meal a day. So I've been doing 1 or 2 meals a day now for 16 years. I've been doing it, and since 2009, I started my diet program, my intermittent fasting, in 2006. January of 2006 is when I discovered that I had diabetes. I was shocked that I had diabetes. I shouldn't have been, because I was eating garbage food, junk food every day. You guys can't imagine. It's like I would work in the pharmacy, 10, 12 hours a day, and we would stand all day, and we wouldn't even take a lunch because there's no real scheduled lunch breaks. So if I was lucky, I had a second pharmacist there with me, and we could take a little bit of a lunch break while we were staying in the pharmacy. But if not, we were just stuck there all day. And so most of my pharmacy experience over my 35 years in working in pharmacies, working alone or with just one other person like a technician. Now the technician, they always got to take breaks, but not the pharmacist. The pharmacist just had to eat while they, eat or, run to the restroom real quick when there was no business. That's how I got in trouble because this one guy at the Safeway that I was working at, he watched me. They got him on video watching me for several hours. And when I go to take a pee break, he jumps the counter and grabs the Vicodin off the shelf. And I didn't even know he did that till I went to do a count that night. And I went, holy shit, where's the Vicodin? And so they accused me of that. But fortunately, there was video footage, and he left his footprint on the counter. So the security guard went, oh, here's a footprint. And then they ran the video footage back, and it shows they've got the whole video of him watching me for like 2 hours. And when I go to take a pee, he jumps that counter and grabs a bottle of Vicodin. He does it so fast. I mean, it's funny. He had this baseball cap over his head like this, so they couldn't identify him. They ended up catching him at another store because he had the same routine all over the place. And so, he ended up getting caught. But it's funny how quick people are to accuse you of
I'm sorry about the voice because we didn't bring the microphone. I forget everything, my speakers, my microphone,
No worries.
my charger.
No worries. It just is what it is. So again, emotional thinking versus rational thinking. So people who think emotionally, they're going to have all these. This is egoic thinking. All this thinking is tied to yourself. Like sadness and depression. Why do people become sad and depressed? Uh, Typically, they're not getting. They have a goal or something, and it's not being met, um, and they're not getting any help, and so you get all these emotions that are, on the mad, bad, and sad side of the four basic emotions. You got four basic emotions: mad, bad, sad, and glad. For me, I'm just glad all the time, but I've freed myself from my egoic thinking. And everybody has an ego. You're not going to free yourself from your ego. There's always going to be concern about yourself, and there should be. The ego comes along pretty early in life, like about 1.5, 2 years old. You recognize yourself in the mirror, and then you start attaching things to yourself, your identity. And so your ego's there to help you, complete your goals and your tasks and desires. Ego is desire, and it's to help protect you, to help protect this physical body. But what it ends up doing is it ends up protecting itself. The ego ends up protecting itself, and typically when people's desires are not being met, they become very discombobulated. They're going to have one of these 10 emotional states: sadness or depression, anxiety or fear. Now, anybody can get over anxiety and fear really easily by recognizing that you're not doing your tasks. If you're not doing your tasks, so what are your tasks? Well, you got to exercise to stay healthy. So this is one of the things in my life and my family's life and my friends. I tell them, hey, you know what? If you're having anxiety and fear, it's because you are not doing your tasks. And they don't like to hear that very much, but they know it's true. It's that they say, well, I can't control my eating, or I don't like to exercise, or they've always got an excuse for not doing their tasks. Your two basic tasks are taking care of this body. Now, you've also got the task of regulating your emotions, because if your emotions aren't regulated, they're dysregulated. Now, often that comes about because you've dysregulated your actual body. And I'm talking about not only this body, you've dysregulated your brain. How do you do that? By eating junk food. If you eat junk food, you're going to have a dysregulated nervous system. Your brain's going to be dysregulated. You're not going to have the right you can't build the right neural connections with sugar. You can't do it. As a matter of fact, sugar just messes up your brain. Your brain needs these ketones and fats, and it needs proteins to build those neural connections. We're born all with about 100 billion neurons, and as we age, we're going to lose neurons, but we build neural connections. When you're born, you don't have many neural connections, but by the time you die, you've got trillions of neural connections, because each one of those neurons connects to other neurons. You get thousands and thousands of connections from these 100 billion plus neurons in your brain. And ultimately, when you die, maybe you've got 80 billion. Hopefully you'll live to be 100 or 120. But you can always build new neural connections. That's called neuroplasticity. And the way you do it is diet and exercise. So you exercise and you build the correct motor neurons in your head, so you can function correctly, and so you get coordination neurons, motor neurons building. And when you meditate and you're mindful, because if you're not mindful, you're mindless. And so, you got to meditate. You got to learn to focus. That's the beauty of meditation. It teaches you how to focus. And if you're not focusing, you're going to be an emotional mess. You're going to be emotionally dysregulated. But also, you're not building the right neural connections. And when you've got these different kinds of nerve cells, and a small percentage of nerve cells are called glial nerve cells, And they used to think that glial nerve cells were glue, but actually what they are is they're kind of like neurons to help with inflammation. And so if you've got a lot of anxiety and depression, you're creating a lot of inflammation in your brain. And inflammation leads to a dysregulated brain, and it leads to inflammation throughout your body. Then you end up with all those cancers that you didn't. That were, how did I get cancer? I was eating a healthy diet and I was exercising, but maybe you were working at a very stressful job, or maybe you had a very stressful family life. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. So it's good to know these symptoms. So type into your chat AI, what are the symptoms of suffering or emotional dysregulation? And this is it causes egoic thinking. You become identified with your ego, and you say, this is who I am. Now, Dr. Alok Kinajai, Healthy Gamer GG, said the most important thing in your life is your identity. So in order to get to that identity, you got to be in a safe environment, and then you got to be emotionally regulated. So number one, safety first. Number two, emotionally regulated. And number three is your identity. Well, what's your identity? Well, it's the story that you tell yourself. So I don't know what story you're telling yourself. It used to be people believed that character created your destiny. That's Freudian thinking. Your character does not create your destiny. Freud was dealing with all these people with mental disorders. And so he was dealing with a very small percentage of the population. No, if you want a growth mindset, it's your actions. Your actions create your destiny. Watch Batman Begins with Christopher Nolan. It's your actions that create your destiny. It's not who I am, but what I do that defines me. So are you exercising? Are you meditating? Are you reading? Are you writing? Are you eating healthy? Are you listening actively to your friends to understand them and not judge them? Because if you're not doing those things, if you're not exercising, if you're not taking care of this body and this brain and growing, then you're going to be an emotional, dysregulated mess, and you're going to identify with, oh, why me, poor me. You're going to have one of these emotional feelings. You're going to be sad or depressed. You're going to have anxiety or fear, again, because you're not doing your test. You're going to feel anger and irritability. Wow. Now, sometimes there's justified anger. That's just the way it is. I mean, when you see animals being abused or people being abused, yeah, that's understandable. Now, how about guilt or shame? How many of us have guilt or shame? Not one instant of your life should be in guilt or shame. Why? Because you should be an ethical person, right? Because if you're really ethical, if you live by high moral standards and that's your integrity, then that's part of your identity. The story the ego tells you is your identity, and it's the actions you're going to take. So it's your actions that create your destiny. Your actions create your character creates your destiny. So actions create habits create character creates your Lao Tzu. Loneliness or isolation. Do you feel loneliness or isolation? Wow. How many people do I hear telling me I feel lonely? So many people. Loss of interest in activities makes you joy.
Don't stop dancing, set your spirit free. Right on this dance floor, we make history.
Now that's usually if you're in a manipulative in a relationship where you're being manipulated, and so usually there's somebody in there who's you've got a narcissist in your life, or a sociopath, or somebody who is a con artist, and
Can you stand?
oh, so
Yeah.
and it's so I want you guys to look that up. I'll be doing videos on this later on that are more scripted. So I'm going to turn this over to Jen, and look at that, baby. this is when you're emotionally dysregulated or suffering. These are the symptoms of suffering: sadness and depression, anxiety or fear, anger and irritability, helplessness and hopelessness, guilt or shame,
That is the sign of what?
of suffering.
Of
Human
suffering.
suffering. Well, you see,
Yeah.
the Buddha Gautama, what he did was he kind of identified the causes of suffering, right?
What me? What do you call with me? I feel depressed.
Well, if you're feeling depressed, uh, there's actual physical reasons for depression. These are just the symptoms of suffering. So there's a lot of causes for depression. So this doesn't list the causes of depression.
Okay, so that is one of the
This is just
symptoms.
saying if you're depressed, you're suffering. That's
Yes.
just the reality. So that's all the Buddha did was he said, okay, what is now the Buddha said, what is the cause of suffering? He said it's because it's attachment. It's usually egoic. So if you have an ego attachment to this or that or a particular identity, and then that identity is questioned or you're being suppressed or whatever, so you're not your authentic self, it can cause depression. But sometimes it's just a physical illness. Physical illness can cause suffering. There's many causes to suffering.
Yeah.
It's not all psychological.
Okay. So emotional also, right?
Yeah, if you're
Because I have that. Because I have an emotional problem, and my emotional problem is trauma. So everybody have their own problem. Everybody have their own unique story. And if you listen to your body, to your things, you will understand.
Yeah, and getting over trauma is a lifelong journey. You're
Yeah,
never going to completely get over it. You just can't. I mean, it's just part of who you are.
it is what it is. You know, I didn't making it, but it really is.
But you can learn to regulate it.
Yeah, that's the important thing. You learn from it. Because guys, guess this morning I've been wake up by 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's like it's hard to go back for me in the bed. I don't know why. Maybe because I have anxiety or something, depression in my feeling. I just feel don't sleep. My head don't non-stop playing a story in my head. And maybe because last night I was packing a candy and the gift for the coming Halloween party. And what's in my head while I'm in the bed? It's been like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 hours. I was laying there, and it's just like, what am I doing? My head is just thinking about what I can do in the Halloween party. Okay, my camera is in the other side. So what I can do? What can I do? What games I can make? What can I do to make the party be very successful, and what something new game that I can make for them, make them happy. It's like I'm trying to breathe properly and yet
Well, here's the thing: is you can do it naturally, but if you think you're going to take a drug and get antidepressants, so I've never seen it work, never. And you're going to see on YouTube. Look at the experts; they're telling you the true experts. A lot of them are leaving the fields of psychiatry because they know these medications for depression have side effects and they only make you worse and they never solve the problem.
yeah,
They
actually
never solve the
drugs
problem.
will never solve the problem. Even in the
Well, For anxiolytics and for antidepressants, they never work.
Yeah, it will better if you do the NST, the Neurosomatic program training. This is what we're doing here. The Neurosomatic training. It's a therapy. You know, movement, what we do every morning, that is a therapy. Exercise, swimming, dancing, yoga, meditation. Find your field. Find what you're good at. Maybe you are better in
Yeah.
yoga. Maybe you are better in dancing.
Find
He,
something that makes you happy.
he's not really a good dancer, but he's a good uh, a walker. See how does he walk? He walk all the way here. So guys, trying this thing is not easy, but I know you can do this. Just find your passion. Just find your things. Okay, maybe I can make some dancing here. So I will be a little hit my body.
I'm so young and you're so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say, 'cause forever I will pray. You and I will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Oh, please
Oh yeah, okay. Cha-cha. There you go.
Cha-cha something. Wow. So, so guys, so guys, a little earlier, I don't know if you were with me, but I was talking
Rigor, gusto ko ng lempo. Rigor, Rigor, gusto ko ng lempo. Rigor,
Okay, guys, any workout you can do. You can do dance, you can just do your hips like this.
In love with you, but you can't explain. After all the prevention, you feeling late. You need to leave the storm. You champagne and caviar. Thinking of how long hot summers oh, kisses to the cheeks and Casablanca. Kisses to the cheeks without your soul. Please come back again to Casablanca. Love you more and more each day as time goes by. In love with me, but you can't Casablanca. Putting hands on the candlelight, Lido Cafe. You need to leave the sun. With the light in your eyes, magic move in my sugar. Oh, kisses to the cheeks and Casablanca. Kisses to the cheeks without your soul. Please come back again to Casablanca. Love you more and more each day as time goes you need to leave the sun. Champagne and caviar. Thinking of how long hot summers. Oh, kisses to the cheeks and Casablanca. Kisses to the cheeks without your soul. Please come back again to Casablanca. Love you more and more each day as time goes by. Oh, kisses to the cheeks and Casablanca. Kisses to the cheeks without your soul. Please come back again to Casablanca. Love you more and more each day as time goes by.
That is like an intense workout for your belly, for your core, for your upper, and of course the legs. The legs.
Lagi akong di mo pinapansin. Para na lang akong laging sumusunod sa gusto mo. Lagi kitang inaalala kahit di mo ako pansin. Honey, my love, so sweet. Kahit ako'y di mo pinapansin, hindi ako nagkagalit sa'yo. Alam mo na ang iyong damdamin para sa'kin. Hindi ko lang alam ang aking darama. Piling ka, honey, my love, so
Okay, that is more than 5 minutes. Really? Yeah, that's what will pain. So guys, that simple movement will burn your fats here in your butt, in your um, waistline, in your you can feel it. And also you know, Katarina cannot stop me. A while ago, I'm wearing a jacket. Now I'm sweating. No typhoon can stop us. Yeah, look at that. So after this, we're going to the gym. Hopefully, we can make. Um, or maybe going home. At least we already did. Are you done to your workout, baby? So what's your plan? Go home or go gym?
Well, I think because we've got our stickers and stuff,
Yeah.
it's better that we go home. Because I've had a pretty good workout today.
And today you're going to fast, right?
I'm doing fasting today.
So you're doing fasting and I am doing slowing. Look at the rain outside. Yeah.
So I think that we should dress up and smell a pumpkin.
Let the weather calm down and just the typhoon attack just now. So it's really look at those pretty trees. Cashew tree. I love that big tree. But the weather now is so bad. At least we did this workout and Noble Extreme, Francisco Briscoe. I'm sorry about the mic. Yeah, Kyra Aure. And Mystery Guy 3344. And Mr. AI, the coconut guy. Wow, rain, rain, go away. My granddaughter sings. She loved that song. Rain, rain, go away. Come again. Okay, the pool is overflowing. Okay, really bad weather today. It's good that they have, ouch, my legs is really pain. Pain! I love that pain, you know. Do you love pain? Somebody hate pain. This pain is good. Muscle pain, I'm okay. But the other kind of a pain. Hi, girls! You're stuck there. Kaway kayo, kaway. He's dressing up. He didn't shower today.
Oh, I saw when we get home. Look at the cold shower.
Yeah. Okay.
I got new blisters on my feet.
Really?
Yeah, and you see it here.
From where?
On the top of my foot here, and then look on that toe right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
From where?
from your shoes.
Why you remove your shoes kasi? Now you have a bad blister.
Yeah.
You have a packed up blister. That is not a good pain. I hate that kind of a pain. But the pain that I'm suffering now is the muscle pain which is I love it because I I'm working out my muscle. My muscle, it means it's working. So again, guys, okay, before I go, let me remind you again, 80% of our body is the food, the drinks that we take in our mouth. So be aware and be careful what we're eating, what we're drinking. And 20% is the workout that we're doing. So cleaning, washing, dancing, singing, whatever it is, walking, simple workout, that is the exercise.
Right, and so exercise is thinking rationally, and it's the way out of suffering.
Yes.
So if you really want to stop suffering, you got to think rationally. Well, what's rationally thinking? Rationally thinking, you got to read. So read. Rationally thinking, you got to write. So write. That's rational thinking. It's not egoic thinking. It's rational thinking. Rational thinking is exercise. So exercise. If you're alone and you're feeling lonely, then you're having a symptom of suffering. Loneliness is a symptom of suffering. If you don't want to feel alone, then dance, write, read, eat healthy. This is rational thinking. Rational thinking is your pathway out of suffering. This is Buddhism at its core.
Girls, move!
Yeah.
You need to move. You want to make your day? Move!
The end of suffering comes from action. Take action and you end your suffering. If you don't take action, you're not going to change. The only way to change is to take action. It's not who I am, but what I do that defines me. Watch that Batman Begins. I love that movie. Create your character. Your character, you're not born with a particular character like, oh, he was born evil. Now he died an evil person. No, that's not how it works. Your actions
it's like,
create your character.
you're born poor and then you will die poor also.
Yeah.
No, that's not the way. So it depends how you take care
That's
of
an
it.
old belief that was dispelled many, many years ago from the book Les Miserables. If you don't want to read the book because it's a big book, then watch the movie.
Let's watch that movie.
Les Miserables.
Did we watch that?
I've seen it several times.
Okay. Maybe we can watch that today. Besides, it's raining and he's on fasting, so it's kind of day of today. But you know, we already did our case. This is our case. Making the exercise, movements, and a little sweat now because it's really cold here because of the typhoon. But you know, no typhoon can stop us. So again, guys, always take care of your body, take care of your mind. Love yourself first. So nobody will do this for you. Nobody will exercise for you. Nobody will eat the right good food for you. So take care of your body, take care of your mind. Eat the right food. Protein, meat, fiber. Remove the sugar, please. Sugar is a poison. Poison means killing you. So don't be surprised if you are sick, if you're getting big, if you have a joint pain, you have pain just like this pain. Don't be surprised. Think about what did you put to your body. Because what you put to your body will create a connection to your mind. And if you eat a good food, the connection will be good. And you will have a good thinking and your body just move automatically. Automatically, you don't need to switch on and off. You will be moved automatically. But it takes time, not because I said it moved automatically, it will move really. Takes time. So what I mean takes time, practice atomic habits. Small step. Baby step is better than no step. So always remember, take care of your body, take care of your mind. Love yourself. Okay, again, guys, thank you to all of you. Really appreciate your time here. And because I stopped moving, the cold is coming again. So again, to all of you, I love you all, guys. Really do. I really do care, and I really do love you all. But you know, I cannot, I cannot, and I cannot for you. You do this for yourself. 100% influence you have is in yourself, in your health. So do it now, start it now. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Love yourself first. Please don't forget to share our video, and namaste.